show you graphically how the default program looks still. It still looks this way when you load it as the default. The Dominator on will still look this way. But now you'll notice at the top we've changed something. It says loss now. We've just simplified some of these inputs to help out with that. So we'll go through those. So this is the original way it looked. We've added a couple of things to the off, so I'll just switch to the off and you'll see everything kind of change here. In our study settings, now if we go to our settings again on the off one, the one that's going to be updated, you'll notice a couple of things. We've added an extra start and end time. That way, if you know, we've got great times of volume in the morning, then it seems to take a break, and then it comes on again in the afternoon. We wanted to give everybody that chance to do that. Also, it left the possibility of being able to trade through midnight. So now you can trade from in the afternoon through the morning time. So you can trade overnight and have it run, say, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. now. So that was another reason we wanted to do that, so it gave the adaptability to run overnight on this. Also, we've got the risk factors the same, that the momentum period and the strength period are same. But the newest thing that we've added is the Donchian period. Now you can expand this out, and the reason we did that is because if some people are trying to trade on a smaller time frame or a tick frame, and by widening that out, it actually will help even more. If you notice with some of this chatter, it can really knock out a lot of this if it's in these channels. And no, you don't have to download it. It'll be in an update of Sierra chart. We don't know when, because we need to hear from Sierra on that, but we will. It is getting sent up to them, so it'll probably be one of the next updates.
In the very near future.
It could be a couple of days. I mean, a few days. You know, they update Sierra quite a bit. So.
And then you would just you know, update Sierra chart or AT charts if you're using AT to the current version, and the new program would be in there. It would change by itself.
Right. It'll just update for you. So I mean, this is going to be very, very cool, because now you can really hone these candles in to where you're looking for, where you're trying to get in, and then you can take a bunch of them out. One of the bigger things that we've noticed so far immediately was that you can have these risk level, or this momentum and strength levels, a lot higher than what we were dealing with before. Your risk may not even change as far as having to limit it out to huge risk, because it looks like it can get pretty risky in this channel, right? But we're dealing with a bigger channel, so your risk is still not that different when you're dealing with the fact that these breakouts, everything tightens up right before they break out, so that sometimes the risk has not changed that much in these bigger channels. But you can strengthen it up and get rid of some of these weaker trades and still latch onto the really strong ones with this. It's really neat that it can do that.
Notice, I mean, like Zach said, we've been getting a lot of feedback, and we hear from people that like to trade on these smaller time frames. So when we started looking at it, it made sense to open that Donchian period up a little bit, extend it out, and it helps to cut out a lot of the chatter that that you would see between moves, and on range days as well. You know, when it's not trending, you cut out a lot of the internal range activity too. And those, momentum and strength are what we used before to limit those trades and to try to filter and reduce the number of, the amount of chatter, that kind of thing, every time price would break out. But we were limited because the Donchian was fixed. So now we think this will help to accommodate a few different more strategies at least.